Okay. Well, I wasn't planning on making a video today, but somebody told me, "Oh, you need to make more videos. You don't have enough videos." But no, down here at my parents' place again. So I gotta do some work on my car, but it's not some big deal. Just don't have the stuff in my apartment. So anyway, my mom was out here walking the dog. Said she saw a snake crossing the road, so of course I had to come out here and try to find it. And right up over here, the other side of this little couple of trees, boom, little baby garter snake. That's definitely this year's baby, or hatchling. And probably wouldn't have made a video anyway, but then he regurged on me. What's up, buddy? He's a little wiry. Poor little guy. Man, the video does not look very good. Probably because it's bright sunlight out here and my screen doesn't look very good. Anyway, I'll work with him here. There you go. Might end up dropping him. Hold on with one hand. Okay. Ooh, shaky cam. Okay. Let's see. How do I do this? Anyway. Now he's definitely, was hatched earlier this year. Or, I say hatched, but technically garter snakes give live birth, so. What that means is basically the eggs, kind of an egg, is incubated internally, and then after so long they just pop out. More or less, because most reptiles will lay eggs, and then depending on the type of snake, they'll either leave them alone or stay wrapped around them. But I think it's garter snakes and rattlesnakes, or at least some rattlesnakes, are about the only ones in the U.S. I think that do live birth, because most of what we have around here are colubrids, and those are all egg layers. And then the coral snake, I think, is an egg layer too. And the other things we got, are pit vipers besides rattlesnakes. But copperheads, cottonmouths. Not sure about those, but I think they're also probably egg layers. But it's kind of interesting. It's kind of like fish. There's some egg layer, most of them are egg layers, but there's some that give live birth. But so technically, he was born this year. It's kind of funny to say with a snake, but anyway. Now, what I wanted to show you guys, probably shouldn't have flicked it off my finger, but he's so small. They mostly eat, worms and small insects this size. Obviously, because they can't really eat much else. And but I couldn't tell, right away when I picked him up, that he had a little lump in him. But he had just recently eaten a meal, fortunately. I didn't realize that in time. He ended up regurgitating on me, or throwing up. Which makes me feel really bad, because that sucks for this little snake. Lost a meal. But we should have plenty of time for him to find another couple of worms before winter. So he should be okay. He's still pretty healthy and everything. But that's why I wanted to make this video. After that happened, fly. I'll just show you the downside, or some of the side effects, I guess you could say, to handling snakes and stuff, especially wild ones. Because if you have a pet one, it's easier to tell, because when you fed it, blah blah blah. You always wait a couple days. But with wild ones, you never really know when their last meal was. But like I said, because this one, he's so small, and all they eat is pretty much earthworms this size. I couldn't even tell that there was a lump in him until he started regurging. Plus, he was really wiry. If he had been a little bit more relaxed, I probably could have seen it. But He's trying to bite me. A little tiny snake. It's not gonna work, buddy. But so I'll let him go here in a minute. But I just want to talk about that. If you ever, out there herping or whatever, looking for snakes and such, if you find a snake that's got a lump in his belly, just leave him alone. Don't even bother picking him up. It's not too good on him. But this guy, I seen him and he was moving right along, so I had to catch him pretty quick. And like I said, I wasn't paying very much attention. If I looked close enough, I probably would have seen it in time, but picked him up. He was being real wiry, so I was just trying to make sure it didn't fall out of my hand. So sorry about that, little buddy. I'm gonna put you back over here in the shade. Yep. Sorry I made you lose your meal, bud. There he goes. He's a nice little baby garter snake. Gorgeous baby garter. There he goes. Bye-bye. And just for fun, we're gonna go look under a couple rocks. And then I gotta wash my hands because that's gross. Okay. Back over here. A couple of rocks. These used to be a really good spot for snakes when I was a kid. Well, some crickets, an earthworm. Now it's a really good spot for crickets, I guess. So I used to find a lot of snakes just under these couple of rocks. Let's look underneath this one. Yeah, these are pretty flat now. There used to be more space underneath. Look at that centipede. There's a centipede and a millipede on this. I'll show you here in a second. Look at that thing. That is really cool. Creepy but cool. And then right here, where is it? There it is. Hard to tell where my camera is. There's a little millipede. He blends in really well. Let's gently set that back down. And then a whole bunch of spider webs. So many spider webs. Grab a stick. Ow. Something bite me. There we go. That's a good stick. Just whack all this stuff out of the way. Get out of the way, spiders. So many of them. Okay. Now this rock. A worm and a baby centipede. Nothing. And this rock. A big old worm there. Nothing though. Yeah, I think there used to be more space under those rocks. Probably been stepped on a couple times. But I've actually found, between these three rocks, I found speckled king snakes and stuff in the past. So, used to be able to find stuff underneath them. And they get old and I guess they're harder to find, I guess. Walk into the spider webs, jeez. In my face. Okay, we're gonna come over here to this board now. Right there. Okay. I think the glare is going to be kind of bad. But I'll lift this board up and be real careful. Oh, turn the camera. And nothing down there. Nothing down this end. Every time I go to this board, I'm like, yeah, that looks pretty good, It's good cover. There's definitely space underneath there for something substantial. Hold on a second, I think I might see something down here. Oh, nope, it's just spider webs. This is a gray color. Kind of gray anyway. Glare's really bad. Camera. Oh, look at these bags of mulch and plants right here. Why not? Let's see what we got. Ugh, ants over there. That's definitely out of that pause because I thought I heard something moving. There's some bugs. But I thought there might have been something underneath there. It's nice and humid. Would have been a good spot for something to go underneath there to shed. Alright. I think that's pretty much it. Maybe one more spot. Okay. This is going to be our last spot before I go ahead and end this video. A pair of rotors right there. Now, I used to be able to find stuff underneath this old railroad tie here, but it's probably, it's deteriorated to the point that it's probably like them rocks, you know. It's just, it used to be a good spot, not no more. Get this cat out of the way. Okay. A big old cricket. I don't even know if I can flip this. Ah, spider webs! Everywhere. I don't know which way. I got a pile of dirt there. There's rotors in the way. Let's try to flip it this way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no wonder I can't use this log anymore. Railroad tie, it's stuck in the ground. Yeah. No barbecue pit there, it's got some wood and trash in it. Jeez, this thing is stuck. Hold on a second. Am I upside down? There we go. Okay. Yeah. That's what I figure. Strike out. There's nothing underneath there but a bunch of bugs and worms. See, this is where I should have put that garter snake. Down here with all these worms. Oh, that happens sometimes. Alright, well, I'll set that down, move it back, and go sign off the video. Hey, hey, there's a snake, and a little kitty. Yeah, there we go. Whew. There are a lot of mosquitoes around too. Hey, look at that. Hey, a little mealworm. Or whatever, pretty close to a mealworm. I had to eat one of those one time. Yep, not a joke. I ate one of those one time. Made some money. Okay, in the yard with the ferocious kitty. Oh gosh, I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes. I don't know where they're all coming from. There's no standing water around here anywhere. It's been pretty dry. So, you want to sign off for me? See? Anyway. Alright. Yeah, I haven't been putting out any videos for a little while, just because I haven't had the time to get out and look. Really, I've been busy with school, college. 3 more semesters, counting this one. And hopefully I'll be done finally. Really don't like college. I don't like school, period, but anyway. Alright. Sign off with the little kitty. Her name's Maggie, by the way. She's pretty old. Yeah, we're getting up there. Yeah. Cute little kitty. Anyway. Alright. Mid-mo herping, signing off. So is Maggie. Little white calico kitty.